have I like played games against someone and the response has been, dude, your character's so cheesy. Like, that has never, genuinely never happened to me. Not a single time. But we are getting into grand finals. Beastly and Dakpo sitting on winner's side. CakeAssault and Rongunshu, the challengers. They went down early, but they have come back with a vengeance. Going into this first game, let's see who can get that early momentum, because that has been the name of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think momentum definitely plays a part in this set, and I think Dakpo, he's been cleaning up, bro. I know we keep saying it over and over, but I'm telling you, when he sees someone in the air ready for an attack like that, the F-clap will come out. That boy put on an applause just to make sure the opponents are out of there.
The symbiote activates at that point.
Absolutely.
Like, you have no control over your own body. You just feel the hands coming together.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow, you actually... I wish people could see the cams, because Rongunshu smiled as he left on Cake.
Oh, that was gross.
But Cake didn't look too happy about it.
That is so funny. It's that cheeky little grin. Wait, his camera's frozen now. He's stuck smiling. Okay, there we go. He was stuck in a moment in time there. Oh, let's see what ends up happening here with this game. That's a bad start. That's the kind of thing that can give Beastly and Dakpo the momentum they need. But you know what? They're still down a stuff.
Yep. Gotta keep on working. Unless you might have killed his own teammate, but he's not losing the stock himself. Keeping it nice. He's taking a lot of damage right there, though, Lentini. It's hard.
I'll be honest, I'm feeling pretty good about my prediction right now.
Yeah?
I know it's early. There is so much time for things to turn around, but this is a great start for Green Team.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to call that team synergy.
Yeah, that down B to hit Dakpo as well as give your jump back. Awareness.
So good. Oh, unfortunately not able to find the forward air. Went a little bit too low there. Finds the parry, though. Look, I may not finish my food, but I'm going to let you finish it for me as Ron takes Cake's second stock. What are you doing?
I know Cake going to be after this game like, bro, if you got to tell me something, like, please, talk to me.
This is the sleeper agent or something. I don't know. He's been on the other team the entire time. They're paying him off. Oh. Just a miss there from Dakpo. Tried to get that sweet spot. Not able to find it. Rongunshu gets to live another day, making himself the stock tank in this game.
Absolutely.
He decided he needed that role.
Showing off my skills.
His team didn't let him pick tank in Overwatch, so he's doing something about it.
It's definitely like an achievement he still has to get. Can you tank a game while CakeAssault is with your partner?
I would love to see those kinds of like community achievements. That'd be so fun.
Cake going high this time. BC trying to apply pressure with his best friend Dakpo. Can't get too much from it.
Honestly, I feel like the best friendship with Rongunshu might have ended with how this game has been going so far. All that's left is for Ron to get this to a 2v1, take Cake's last to stock, and then like finish the food.
Yeah. Easy parry from Cake is going to take out Beastly with the down strong, and oh my god, Dakpo taking all the damage.
Oh, he almost did it!
Please.
Did you see that back air?
Like, please.
If Cake had taken even a micro step back, he might have died there.
That would have been crazy.
You won't get in my way.
So silly. But they get away with it. So yeah, blue team did not take any of Cake's stocks that entire game. Very impressive.
That's crazy.
Great stuff to Cake for staying alive.
We got stats in the building, guys. We got stats.
Man, that is if you're Beastly and Dakpo, you are definitely feeling that. You're coming on winner's side. You have games to play with, but I think you were hoping for a more comfortable game number one. I don't know how else to describe it other than comfort. They looked uncomfortable.
I agree. You want like game one to kind of say like, you know what, we could be there. We just got to work a little bit harder. We got another set to work with, right? But when you're getting stomped like that in the first game, it's like, damn, all that momentum, all that confidence in your mind going down the drain. So
yeah, it felt like they were just reacting to what was coming at them from Green Team and didn't have the opportunity to create their own game plan, to force the issue the way they want to.
Sure.
For the person asking in the chat, Beastly is playing Zetterburn and Dakpo is the one on Raster.
Oh my goodness, okay. Beastly actually survives that one, interesting enough, but Green Team is absolutely wrecking havoc on Blue Team. Barely been touched, smacking both these guys out of there. Jesus.
Bro, they've taken a collective 50%. That's a half a stock right there. Finally, Blue Team starting to make something happen, but you're already like we just started this game, and you're like, is it too little, too late?
Okay, yeah, these shines are getting carried by Cake again and again. The wind chime explosion actually helping BC get away from the damage, the danger as well, but of course getting straight back into the typhoon. That is Cake and Rongunshu.
Oh no, that was kind of a team kill from Cake. The back throw Ron ran into, and then there was a bit of a unfortunate Rube Goldberg machine that set off. Wasn't able to bring it back. Still has the advantage though. Cake making up for it in record time, comboing Dakpo to 86%. Let me talk, CakeAssault. Give this man a chance to chill.
Yo, just go next to game 3. I'm gonna be super real.
Yeah.
This looks awful. I'm so sorry. Looking bad.
We might be thinking about set 2.
Yeah.
That said, you never know. Like Beastly, Dakpo, fantastic players. I don't want to talk as if they don't have the opportunity to bring even this game back. Crazy things can happen in doubles. You get that stock. Nope, wrong person. Never mind. It's over. All right, game 3, everybody. I tried, doll. I really tried. I wanted to give them the power. I saw the vision. But lo, it was not meant to be.
Blue team are trying, guys. They're trying for sure.
So hard.
Trying their best. Gold star for the effort, but Lord, the gold star is not there for the teamwork.
The gold star.
Not doing too well. Green team doing a good job keeping that core stage. Gets the stock on Cake though. Beastly still working.
Bro, that was the first stock. Get this man a participation trophy.
Get the gold star awards. Get them something.
But hey, congrats to Blue Team for finally taking one of Cake's stocks.
Any consolation.
That is huge for them.
No shine up strong right there. Cake surviving. Does take a little bit of damage right there. With the invincibility, rushes in, gets a nice grab on Dakpo. Definitely was not expecting that. Good ASDI down from Rongunshu to make sure those dash attacks against up smash Gatling not working for me. There's the forward there. Get off me. Now you're off stage. Zetterburn in a bad spot.
Oh, in a very bad spot. But Dakpo, hold up. Wait. Trust.
We was talking all that nonsense,
trust.
and it's even. Lentini?
It's just like I've been saying from the beginning. We are so back, everybody. This is Blue Team's game to lose. Can they do it?
Yo,
the team save! Go in my stead, child.
Dakpo is the GOAT. Holy. Hold
what
on,
a clutch. Well, okay. All right.
A valiant effort, honestly, at that last part. But Rongunshu and Cake are still going to weather the storm and keep it up 2-0 now. Looking at one more before we get a reset.
What a great game, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell was going on towards the end of that game, though.
Started off awful, I'm going to be real.
Terrible.
But, yeah, Blue Team found some answers. That is the benefit, I think, of forcing the issue, playing it out, trying things. Like, you could just kind of give up, go next, accept your fate. But now, I feel like they actually brought back a bit of momentum.
Sure. It is doable. You know, you just have to keep it consistent from the start. You don't want to be playing catch-up against, again, these two neutral demons. Yeah, you might get openings, but the openings don't come often. You have to make them count.
Cake opting not to go in there. I kind of like that from Cake. He was playing a little bit of an RPS with Beastly, who he thought was going to go for the parry and then punish him for saving his teammate. Those little awarenesses.
Wow. That down from taking Raster off the top is crazy.
Yeah, you're just dead.
Cake was there as well just to make sure if there's anything happening, I'm there to clean up the job.
Ooh, just wall him out. Wall him out. What are you going to do about it?
Okay, trying to rush in, get hit with yourself. There's the Nez. Not working out too well. Spinning for a different way. There's the up B.
Wow.
Good DI, but still died. Unfortunate.
I did not think that up B was going to kill from Dakpo, but lo, it did. This character's pretty floaty. Ooh. Oh, great extension from Dakpo. Dakpo, the MVP. Whether it's saving your teammate or killing the opponent, has been all over it this last game and a half now.
Tries to get this special combo grab on the fleet. Interesting enough, good option, but the down strong. Cleaning it up. Hold on.
Wait, we're getting kind of sick with it. I think Dakpo warmed up. I was noticing Dakpo was not leaning as hard on the tech skill in the last couple of games. Looking more comfortable now, getting those setups. We're still not seeing hack stash spam in the corner, but you know, looking a whole lot better than he did just 2 minutes ago.
Flat drop neutral B. That got options, man, I'm telling you. It's these down air 2 reversals though. Dragging his opponents back off stage and then clipping them with F-Bap or more.
Oh, not the full charge.
Damn, that was gone.
Put some stank on that one. Okay, scary moment for Dakpo. He gets away with it. And just the breakup, get off me from Rongunshu, recognizing we're in a scary situation. I'm hit the counter button.
Hold on, it's not done that just yet for the blue team. They can definitely make something work. It doesn't have to be the last game of this set. Just gotta hold on strong.
They had the early lead, and they've still got a massive percent advantage, and there you go. That is the benefit of it. CakeAssault, the one who has been such a survivor in this set, currently the one on his back foot. He needs to slow it down. He needs to play so safe right now, and I have a feeling Dakpo's going to be hunting.
Yeah, Dakpo has to be careful himself because, of course, like character, that's a very high percent on his last stock. You don't want to overextend like he's been doing a couple of times in these games as they've been going on.
And Ron really just took a bullet for Cake there, running into that up strong himself.
Oh, and Beastly is going to take out his teammate in Dakpo. Oh, unfortunate.
Managed to get back. Okay, right now we're just getting the percents. We're getting into that win con position, but was it enough? Beastly managed to stay alive. Has Ron in the corner as well. Reversal.
Down B.
Yeah.
Sends him so far down. Is he going to make it back? He's not. And wow,
No
just
chance.
like that, we get a reset, Lentini. We back in there. Green team getting a 3-0 in the first set.
You won't get in my way.
Looking pretty good for our heroes. Running through the losers bracket, looking so crazy on that losers run. And we were talking about, like, do these guys have what it takes to go all the way? Can Dakpo, can Beastly shut them down? Do they have what it takes? And, I mean, it was a 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think 3-0 tells the story of the set, honestly, because it was definitely a TO. I swear it was 3-0, but a close one.
Yeah, it was close,
That
though.
last game was definitely like a, damn, they had it, but just, then they don't have it. You know what I mean? This is what I talked about before. Rongunshu and Cake, obviously they're human, will give you these windows and opportunities to get a punish on them. The thing is that when they eventually do, you have to make it count, because when you don't, you're letting them roam for free. You're letting them get comfortable in these neutral positions, and they're, you know, they're biding their time, and then they're also hurting you hard, man. It's a tough one.
Yes, absolutely. 3-0, but it was close, though. All right,
it was
get
close,
the run back. Tio says prove it. You're back on stream. We are so aggressive. How many buttons are being pressed? Like, what's... I want to see the collective APM here. The hive mind APM of what's happening.
Okay, Dakpo's chance. Can he get the finish on Cake? He cannot. She floats aside a little bit too high to get anything substantial. Good damage on Rongunshu as well.
We're really seeing the developed lineup of Cake and Ron, I feel like, where Ron plays that front line when they're in these stack-up scenarios, being the front line oppressive wall. And Fleet is kind of there to finish the plate once that wall is either broken or Ron gets the hit.
Does get that chase with the wave shine into the down strong on Rongunshu. Pretty smart. Can he make it back?
Bro.
Can't hug the wall enough to come back from the spike from Cake. Really good option there.
That 2v1 was insane, by the way.
Nasty to deal with.
Went back and forth, completing the edge guard, and in the interim, knocked Dakpo away so that that edge guard would be even possible.
Dumps at the way of the down strong. Rongunshu pressing that a bit too much for Beastie's liking. Dakpo is going to explode, but does take an explosion of himself with the up B on CakeAssault, so at least everyone's on 2 stocks apiece at least. But the percent, man, it's not looking good for green team.
No, it is not. But this is how the last game started, right?
Yep.
Blue team was ahead and ended up losing it in the 3rd act. I feel like green team is so good at adapting mid-game, and those early game setups, the discussions between games, that is where blue team is really thriving.
I like that reward off the F-strong as well from CakeAssault. Not doing too much with it though. Rongunshu getting F-strong of his own. The tipper was nowhere to be found, so it's Dakpo's turn. Chases Rongunshu off stage, but a very good aggressive approach back to stage is going to save him, but the F-strong, no saving from you there.
It was a great catch and great positioning from Dakpo as well to not get hit by the F-strong himself as they were coming back. And that lead remains on blue team side. Dakpo, the one with the extra stock. CakeAssault hunting. A bit of an option select there as well, frame trapping him with that nair after the down air. If you're going to fade back, I'm just going to keep coming.
Yeah, Beastie with a vital save on Dakpo. Might have to do it again. Never mind.
Ooh, that timing.
Down strong tipper sends so far off the top, man. Especially on these lighter characters, floaty ones.
Sometimes I feel like that timing, it's just something that like you innately sense. You feel it like deep in the loins that now is the time he's going to drop shield. Now is when I throw that down strong. Beastly
in trouble, though. He can't take too many of these offstage situations. It's not going to end well, no matter how many times he attacks. Cake will be there. He's inevitable. Oh
Ooh.
my God.
He's inevitable. You said it. Forced to hit your teammate. And we are rinse and repeating in the corner. That float from Cake. He's just floating there. Menacingly.
What can he do, man? This with the up strong. 1-0 to green team. Right where we left off, they have not dropped a game. It's 4 games on the trot.
You won't get in my
That's
way.
tough.
It's tough indeed, I'm telling you.
And it was another case of blue team looks good out the gate. They get those early stocks. They get that early lead. And then green team somehow just kind of slowly walks it back. And honestly, like, pretty comfortable win at the end there. They were pretty healthy on their final stop.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, into game number 3 here. I believe we will swap in a second, but we are scrapping.
Production.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
All
Nice.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
not too much has happened just yet. There's that special pummel. You were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, and again, you know, it only works on the big characters and Arcane himself. And I believe on Rasto, I'm not too sure on that, but either way, I don't see it be working on Fleet or Maple. So very interesting to go through there. But again, it could just be autopilot, just be the mix-up to make sure they don't do normal pummel all the time. Who knows? But what I do know is Cake all the way in that right side blaster, making sure that Dakpo kisses it.
Ooh, great spot dodge there, but the problem with spot dodging is sometimes you're still minus, and that was unfortunately the case for Beastly, who got clapped back on, and the conversions do not stop.
Go to game 3, man. I'm
Bro.
so sorry.
Not again. We talked about this.
Nah, I'm sorry. Bro.
Fabs, we talked about
Nah,
this.
I don't care anymore, man. Because what the hell just happened?
I don't know, bro, but it wasn't good. And now you've got the 2v1. Great time to get that parry read. Look, that might have saved your life, honestly. I don't care if you're at 27%. That's the kind of thing that it takes to stay alive. Speaking of parries, no parry there, or a punish there because it was on the jab. You don't get parry stun. Oh, that was a little back and forth there. He got hit by the arrow into the back air. Really unfortunate. This is a tough situation for red team, or for blue team, excuse me.
Yeah,
They've got to find something huge.
It's tough, man. 5-3 is looking at a little bit scary. Can you get the finisher? That punch is going to push his way out as much as he can, but Cake goes super high, but the speed is there. Actually takes him to the top.
Good recognition there from Dakpo. Ooh, going for a cheeky kill there. I like that. It didn't work, but I like the idea. Dakpo was trying to swing him behind and get maybe that early F-strong conversion off of the slipstream. We've seen it before. I'm sure we'll see it again. The question is whether or not they're going to be able to do it frequently enough to get this game back in their stead. Ooh, special pummel break.
Again, yeah. Really confused where that looks going, but I'd love to know.
Ooh. And the snipes from Cake trying to keep Dakpo at the ledge. The problem is, though, you gave Beastly an opportunity here. Don't overset up. That is your lose condition.
Doesn't get too much of a shine or anything off that. Cake's going to survive, so is Rongunshu. Again, sitting pretty in the neutral.
There you go.
Back throw, so we will the F clap. That push straight back in there.
I'm seeing a possibility. I feel like Doctor Strange right now. There are many parallel universes. The question is this the one? Is this where blue team can answer it back? They just dropped one more stock. Can Beastly get back to the stage? No, he cannot.
You're telling me that after all of that, Dakpo is the one to take the stock?
Oh, no.
Oh, nah.
And finally goes for a hack dash as well and gets hit out of it. To add insult to injury. Okay, you got one off afterwards. Hopefully that doesn't put too much salt in the wound. That's tough. Yeah, we're going to chill here for a little bit.
Just to assess the situation of what you can do now.
Yeah, there's a few different like avenues you can think about here, but at the end of the day, it's just so tough to make anything happen at this point. It's going to be Beastly and Dakpo down to their last opportunity. The possibility of CakeAssault going, Cake and Ron both getting the reverse 6-0, I guess we'll say here, on loser's side. Not able to quite finish here, but it's just a matter of time.
Oh my god, okay. That's for the CakeAssault there. That's one stock at least.
It's been too long since he's done that. He was getting, you know, he needed his fix. Man, Dakpo, I got to say, like, the DI has been on point.
Yep.
Staying alive really well. This is the Dakpo that we need to see mid-game. The challenge, of course, is that you've got a teammate to worry about. You have to play that team game, and that's, of course, why we don't see it as often. You may be able to survive for forever, but you can't stop Rongunshu and CakeAssault.
And you just feel like so many of these games, either Dakpo or Beastly or both of them are exploding so early, and then they have to play catch-up, and then they do really well to bring it back, but then CakeAssault and Rongunshu still win. It's like, well, why don't you just start off doing well?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it that hard?
They can either do really well at the beginning of the game or have the almost comeback. If they just put two of those together, they grab some snippers, you know, put it on the timeline, sneak those together, then we get the game on the board.
we would be in business.
Yeah, I'm fine with the stage. As you've been pointing out for like this whole block most of the time, especially in doubles, the stage has not been the issue.
No, not at all. Okay, Wind Chime should be big damage as well. Don't get too much from it though, but Dakpo already taking too much, and you know, that's kind of the nature of these air characters, right? These lighter characters especially. You don't want to be taking too much damage because you die off the top so early as a doubles character, right? So you don't want to be the stock tank.
Okay, Dakpo. I feel like every single one of these situations, if you're on defense, you have to get it just right to stay alive. Finally, we see Ron managing to close one of those out on Beastly. It's going to put a lot of pressure on Dakpo now. You talked about floaties being stock tanks.
Yep.
This is not where you want to be.
Beastly exploded early, but should be the kill on Rongunshu. Yep, B. Very smart. And
Okay.
Beastly taking out Cake as well. Good momentum now. Good start. That's what we need.
Now we got to finish the food, right? You cannot have the mid-game slump. You cannot go into the food coma. You're not done the plate yet.
And there's no time to slap right now. We can see if we can get something going. We can see CakeAssault scrapping for something substantial. There's the back throw. DI's in.
Ooh.
Dakpo getting eviscerated by Cake on that left side. So now Stock's not exactly doing the best for blue team. They definitely want to lead.
Oh, a little bit of a miscue there from Beastly. Overcommitting on that up strong. Ends up clipping his teammate. Not a big deal. Has center stage. Both a blue team controlling stage very well at the moment, but it just takes a little reversal. The back and forth. Cake missing a couple of opportunities there. Good DI from blue team to avoid those kills.
Gets a double fair, but Cake doesn't stay. Okay. Forward strong is going to get rid of Beastly. It does. And Cake as well, though. I think blue team will take that.
Yeah, that was reasonable. They had a slight deficit there, so taking advantage of their opportunity. Cake not too miffed about it. He's right back into punishing Dakpo. Dakpo looking a little more comfortable on the movement. I feel like he might have warmed up a bit on that last game, just staying alive for so long. It's been a while since we saw those hack stashes in the 2v2 format.
The confidence, I'm telling you. He needs a little something to be injected if he wants to continue into this set, I'm saying. Unsafe F tilt, goes for the nair, gets everybody involved, even his partner.
Fun for the whole family.
Why not? Can he finish the stop? Never mind. Dakpo actually even leaves Rongunshu alone to go back to CakeAssault to make sure he's uncomfortable if he wants to Edgar Beastly.
Oh, Dakpo almost finding that, but the floatiness of Fleet able to get her out of that scary situation. Back into the corner with you, however, Dakpo going to fall down to his last stock potentially of the tournament. Beastly has been on his last stock for a while. Is there still a win condition on the table? Can you find that kill on Ron, who is refusing to die?
It's really just wild. These guys are saying no every time. Beastly's got to be careful as well. This is his last one.
Yeah, he's got to be scared right now to go for things like Shine up strong. And we just saw there, he had an opportunity. He actually waited it out to make sure he was saved first. And that is probably going to be it as Beastly falls. It is a 2v1 for Dakpo to try to make the impossible comeback, to try to stop the 6-0 and a handshake coming out from CakeAssault and Rongunshu. One more chance in the corner.
Hold on, though.
Oh, well,
he went for it all. I understand why. Went for the Hail Mary. Unfortunately, Cake and Rongunshu are just different deity beings above Barry herself, and they are going to take that Riptide 2025 doubles for Rivals 2, man. They looking too good, Lentini, looking too strong. Going into losers super early by the hands of Lucio and Pikmon. Shouts to them, but the biggest shout out and the flowers definitely has to go to Cake and Rongunshu. They look too good this whole weekend, man.
And the bracket stamina to be continuing to adapt, to mix things up that late in the game, to make that so consistent. Because like you were pointing out, so many of those games were close, but none of them went the other way. It was consistent. I don't care if it's close. Winning is winning. Vin Diesel said that.
Talk to the people, bro. Family is family as well, said by Vin Diesel. But either way, guys, hope you enjoyed what me and NTD could bring to you guys. It was a very fun time. Shout outs, should I say, to Beastly and Dakpo, putting on a hell of a show. But unfortunately, this weren't enough. 6 games on the trot just like that. Cake and Rongunshu are those guys.
What a great time. I believe that is going to be it for us. Thank you all so much for joining. Production, do we have any ad slides to, or are we just going to cut right out? All right, we're just going to go right out. Thank you all for joining. Y'all can follow the Twitters below if you enjoyed this. We will be around all weekend. Definitely continue to check out the streams for the rest of the weekend. I know there's still some Smash Ultimate going on. I can see some people setting up right now for some great gameplay if you want to check that out. Copter, anything more you want to say to the people?
I'll just say thanks for watching, man. It's been a very fun time this whole day. I got to cast some Rivals 1 top 8 and then some Rivals 2 doubles top 8. I'll be doing pools tomorrow and entering myself, so we'll see how I get on. How about you, Brad? Anything to say to the people?
No, I'm going to be on some pools with you. It's going to be great. We're having an awesome time. So we will see y'all there. Have a good night, everybody.